Hi, my name's Aaron. This is Dotty. I just thought I'd do a video to introduce myself. My Instagram account at Aaron Calder Vegan, which started off as a bit of fun, has become so popular, or fairly popular, that a lot of people obviously didn't know the person behind who it is. I don't really put many pictures of myself on there. People probably aren't interested. Mostly it's all the things like cooking and things like that. I've always loved cooking, always experimenting with different things. Now I try and do healthy alternatives which are completely dairy or egg free or meat free, any animal byproduct. And the responses I've had are amazing. Just on Sunday I did vegan cauliflower cheese. People said it was just like normal cauliflower cheese. I did chocolate. You can see all these on my Instagram account, the pictures. I did a chocolate pudding dessert. People said it tasted like, a posh restaurant. It was really creamy and thick, and that was like tofu instead of cream. So you've got all the protein and the calcium and things like that you're substituting. You're taking out the cream and the sugar and all that rubbish and putting goodness into your body. So since being vegan, which is just 10 months, I've noticed I lost about 2 stone. I didn't do any exercise. I didn't do anything apart from just change my diet. In fact, I ate more, but by cutting out all the rubbish, obviously my body's become balanced, more in tune with itself. I've got more energy. My hair's thicker, my nails are thicker, my skin's clearer. I sleep so much better. I've got more energy. I think I said that. And it's not just me. People, about 2 months into going vegan, my sister said she'd try it. She was a meat eater. I thought she wouldn't really last. She's now been vegan for I think 8 months, and she's the same. She's got more energy. She loves it. And a friend of mine as well. She was quite reluctant to cut out dairy and eggs and things like that. She was vegetarian. But since she's lost, I think she's gone from about 19 stone down to about 13 stone in a year. She has been doing loads of exercise and really sort of watching her diet, but she said it wasn't until she cut out animal products that the weight really started to come off. It was almost like your body was holding on to all the toxins and the hormones and the rubbish they put in it. So before I turned vegan, I was vegetarian for 26 years. I did try going vegan years and years ago, probably about a year into being vegetarian, and I just didn't think I could do it. It made me feel ill. But on reflection, I was doing it wrong. I was eating dry toast, baked beans, tea with soy milk, and I just wasn't having enough nutrition and doing it the right way. Now it's so easy. One of the things I really believe in is you go into a shop and there's vegan products, and it's always made without or free from, and I always think, well, it makes it sound like it's missing something, but I always try and have like a healthy alternative, so it's actually you're gaining something rather than, it's not free from. You've got something instead of cream that's fattening and got cholesterol and crap and pus and blood and all that rubbish in it. That's got cruelty behind it, that's damaging the environment. You've got like tofu or something in a dessert, and it's so much more better for you. So it's brilliant, and the feedback I've had from people when from meat eaters is amazing. I've had people cutting out dairy, changing their milk to soy milk or almond milk. I've got some friends who live nearby. They're doing vegan Mondays, which is amazing. It's a start, and it's all little steps. When I went vegan, I didn't go straight into it and one day was vegan. I sort of phased myself into it, and I think that was the best way, in that when I ate out, I didn't know what to eat, so I had some mozzarella. I felt bad eating it, but then I did more research, and now when I eat out, it's amazing. I'd say 9 out of 10 restaurants, if you're not sure if they're going to help you, just phone ahead in advance. They will give you so many options, and sometimes I think that you get better food than what other people get because they put more effort into it, because they think, oh, we're only giving them vegetables and things like that and some bread and some salad or something. So they really go and go the extra mile. That's what I found anyway. So my hobbies are cooking, photography, animals. I've got a German Shepherd as well. She's upstairs somewhere, and a guinea pig at the back of the garden. I'm very spiritual. I've tried to be very mindful. Got into mindfulness and being sort of aware of the moment. Try not to think of yesterday and too much of tomorrow. Just living in the now. I think that's the best way. You can worry too much about the past and let it bring you down. You can be worried about the future. You know, the future. You know, it hasn't happened yet. Although I believe in fate and destiny, I think the universe or God, whatever you want to call it, will always lead you in the right direction. Sorry, I've made some notes here because this is my first video, obviously. What else did I want to talk about? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so basically, it's my whole thing is conscious eating, having a cake, and instead of thinking, oh, I feel really bad eating that because of the cream, the white flour, the sugar, I've changed it to wholemeal flour, coconut sugar, soya milk, flax seeds, things like that, or linseeds, whatever you call them, so that in fact you don't feel guilty. You feel good. You're enjoying something you're eating, and it's like good for you, and good for the environment, and it doesn't involve taking an animal's life or animal suffering. One of the reasons I went vegan, I didn't mention, was I had some time off work and I was watching things on Netflix. I think it was a documentary called Fat, Sick and Tired or something like that. There's two of them, and basically this guy went on a smoothie diet, vegetable juices, and he turned his life around. He reversed his diabetes. He lost loads of weight. He just felt amazing. He started exercising. And then I watched something else about food, and then all of a sudden I just thought, all these programs there about plant-based diets, none of them include dairy, none of them include meat, none of them include eggs. It's all about plant, fruit and veg, grains and nuts and pulses and things like that. And that's when I looked into veganism more, and I watched Cowspiracy, Earthlings. They're amazing documentaries, and it just really opens your eyes. I know people don't realise what goes on, and it annoys me when people say, "Oh, I don't want to know. I do like my eggs. I couldn't live without them. Oh, I need the protein. I need cheese." Or you don't at all. You can get so many different variations, and that's why I did my Instagram account, just to show people that there are different things out there. So I can't remember if I said, because this video's going on longer than I thought, but at the beginning I may have said my Instagram account is @AaronCalderVegan. I'll try and put some sort of link up on this. As I say, excuse me my ignorance, but this is my first video. She's tired. So yeah, so that's me. I'm going to set up a blog. I'm going to invest more time and energy into my Instagram and my blog and my videos, doing recipes and things, because people are saying, how are you making these things? That's enough. What do you put in them? Is it expensive? Or don't you need eggs? Can't you do this with it? Aren't you lacking protein? And no. Not at all. It's an amazing diet. Well, not a diet. It's a lifestyle, and it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Going vegan. Even you like it, don't you? Because when I make cakes and things now, instead of having all this rubbish in it, the dogs can help lick the bowls and things. Yeah, you like my vegan food, don't you? And in fact, I've changed their diet. From biscuits and all different things. Like, they're not vegan because they're dogs. It's their in their sort of genetics, I suppose, to eat meat. So I've cut down on their meat, and I give them brown rice, which I cook for them like every other day, and then store it up in the fridge with some fresh vegetables. Mix it all up, put in a little bit of chicken. None of this processed stuff. And these two have lost weight. My black German Shepherd, her coat has gone from sort of almost like chalky, like dandruffy, to it just shines, and she's got more energy. She's like a different dog. It's so weird. It's just so amazing. Anyway, so that's 10 minutes long, that video. Any questions, etc., hopefully I'll put a link up so you can talk to me, but sorry if I've gone on too much or repeated anything. This is, as I say, this is my first video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. So as I said, my name's Aaron, and check me out on my Instagram account at Aaron Calder Vegan. And thank you very much for watching.